So what do you do when you have all of your cuttings and you're about to make your page? I always find that this is the time where I really like to get quiet. I like to carve out some time. So I like to try and find around 30 to 45 minutes. An hour is beautiful if you can find an hour, but 30 minutes is lovely. But even if you don't have 30 minutes, it's a really nice time for you to perhaps set up a tray somewhere that has your book on it and has your cuttings, has your scissors and glue, so that you can turn to it whenever you have 10 minutes. So I'm not suggesting that you have to find all of these large chunks of time, because you can keep going back to it and looking at the imagery and thinking about the prompt. The actual mindfulness of this practice is setting some time aside to focus on creating your page. There's no doubt about that. But obviously I want to introduce you to this whole concept of using visioning as a tool for health and well-being, for inviting in new things into your life, for getting clear about what it is that you want, for getting really clear about what you need in your life to make yourself feel healthy, to make yourself feel calm, contented, confident, to remind you of what passions are there deep within you that you don't really give that much time to. But actually, if you did them on a day-to-day basis, even for 10 minutes, it would light you up. So this isn't just a cut and paste collaging mood board. This is really quite a deep practice for your health and well-being. And when I talk about health and well-being, I'm talking about your physical health, but your emotional health, your social health, your spiritual health, environmental health, your intellectual health. So all of that goes into all of those areas. When you look at spirituality, we look at relationships, we look at love, friendships, our relationships with everybody around us, and globally how that impacts us. So it's a really deep thing. So this video is just going to give you a little bit of a heads up and my interpretation of what I think is really nice to start this next phase, which is building the page. Now you will be seeing that in some of the videos that I will be sharing of me doing my page, of creating my page. The first thing that's on my mind is the prompt. So the Muse Mantra prompt that I will be sharing with you, these 7 pages, right? You will be getting one Muse Mantra prompt, and that will be guiding that page. That's in the forefront, and I've mentioned this in other videos, but that is on my it's almost like a mantra. This is why they're called Muse Mantras. It's a mantra that goes on in my mind. So if I'm looking at find the joy around you, that's what's going on. So as I am then sifting through, I have my pages open and I'm starting to look at the imagery and the words. What I'm asking myself is, does this light me up? Is this connected to joy for me right here, right now? Does my heart skip a beat when I look at it? Is it an image that really surprises me and I think, gosh, where did that come from? I don't know. A, I don't remember cutting it out, but B, what's that all about? As I'm looking at these images, I'm looking at them, I'm going, does that make my heart go, does my heart skip a beat a little bit? Do I get a flicker of eagerness when I look at it and think, oh, I love that? This, again, colours, that colour really makes my heart skip a beat. When I look at Amma, I have this real sense of, I can sit looking at those pictures for a long time and they give me a physiological response into my body. And that's what we're after. We're after a physiological calming. And again, you will find your own way. So my way is not your way. I'm just introducing you to this whole concept and this whole art of using visioning and visioning with the muse within you and all around you to cultivate this practice for calm and peace and soothing, and that's my intention for you. But my way is not your way, and you will find what feels right for you. I have been doing it quite a long time now, so that's kind of my way, but I feel that it's a good introduction for you. It's a good beginner's guide. So have a real sort of look through these images, and as you're thinking about the prompt, find the joy around you. Think about whether or not these images and these words really have an impact. Physiologically, you get a flutter in your stomach and you think, oh, I don't know what that's all about, but it's got to be on there. Okay. Sometimes an image can take you off into a new adventure, and you don't quite know why. I mean, this one takes me off onto a little adventure. Shutters and all those pillows and the sofa. And I could write a whole story about that, of Jules on the sofa. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for inspiration. You're looking for guidance. Again, this can take me off into an adventure, and I can actually just see myself sitting there amongst all of this. And interestingly, always look at the back as well. So the image that you've cut out for me, which was that, and on the back of the image is another, obviously in a magazine, is another image. And sometimes that is the one that speaks to you more when you come to put it down on your page. And this one actually is beautiful because it's a gorgeous bed with a gorgeous kitten, little pudding cat there, and lovely wall art there that says, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." Such a lovely, gorgeous kind of blanket and everything. So I'm already feeling that, and it's doable, isn't it? As far as creating the space around you, it's entirely something that you can create. So we're getting inspiration from these pages, depending on what the prompts are. They're going to be different. Now, you will obviously have seen people doing people do large collages on collage board. And I used to do one of them every year, at the beginning of every year. And I still do now and again, but I actually love this practice as a weekly practice for me. It's not a daily practice, but it's a weekly practice, and it's certainly a new moon practice and a full moon practice. So that's every 2 weeks. And if I get called to something, then I will, if I want to explore something within me, I will turn to visioning. Okay. So I hope that's helped. Just go with the flow. Look through the images. You'll get some guidance from the videos that I have, that I will be sharing with you. But you'll see that I change my mind. Things that I might have said in the video, I change my mind and I cut words apart. I don't, I have this little stash here of words. I keep them all in it's a card, greeting card, cellophane. I will cut words in half. I will cut letters off. I will make new words. That is a really lovely thing to do. So you will collect words, sentences, phrases, but you'll chop and change, and you'll see that I do that along the way to find new phrases and new sayings. This was the finished page for Find the Joy Around You. So the video that you'll see, this was the finished page. I didn't, in my forebrain, know what this page was going to look like, but things that are on there are Find the Joy Around Me, are daffodils, teddy bears, washi tape, cameras, being close and cuddling, champagne, singing. And you can see that I made the words here, and you'll see this on the video, that I be the singing feeling. Okay, that's from 4 different types of font and 4 different texts. And I just created that because it felt I'd found the microphone, and I love singing, and I love singing in a microphone, which I don't do, but I love it. And it would really, you know, make me feel alive and joyful to do that. So again, fabulous, this kind of picture here on the sun and the hot chocolate, making the everyday magical here. And obviously I've stuck the prompt on there as well. Treasure cozy, again, you know. So this is not about thinking, this is about releasing the chattery mind. And being a monkey chattery person, born in the year of the monkey, I know only too well about clearing the monkey chatter and trying to find ways of clearing monkey chatter and stopping it for a little while so that I can find peace within. I hope that's helped. I will see you in another video. And if you've got any questions, please ask away, and I will be really delighted to answer them for you. Bye now.